Sean Higgs coming at you with a little Mountain West Conference tournament preview. Give me a follow, Mr. Sean Higgs, on Twitter. You can hit the thumbs up on here on the YouTube channel if you want. Subscribe if you want to do that as well. And why wouldn't you? Plenty of free picks here for conference tournament time. And if you're wondering what midday money is, because you're a San Jose State fan, you're like, what is this going on here? Who's midday money? That is a show I little do. It's 7 days a week, 12 noon Eastern. Midday Money live daily. You can find that on YouTube and also in podcast form. Go type in Midday Money. It'll show up there. And you also get my late night money, which I do live at midnight because it's late night money. So midnight and 12 noon Eastern live. Feel free to pop in. I do comments right here on YouTube. Interaction. It's wonderful. Let's get to the Mount West odds here from our friends over at DK. Who are we kidding? They're not friends. We want to bury the man. We want to win our money. We don't want to be friends with these cats. Let's start with San Diego State, the 5 seed, plus 260. At the 5 seed. Now, is this a little bit of hype here? National championship game last year, Bartovic Kempon, they love them. The metrics, as they say. But honestly, they dropped their last two. You split versus UNLV, 62-58 loser on March 5th. We had UNLV in that game. And that's who you're facing here on Thursday on UNLV's own home court. We'll talk about UNLV's home court in a second. But this is a no. 260, no thank you. You got a lot of good teams here. And the favorite is not the way to go. Split Utah State, New Mexico, Colorado State, Nevada, 0-2 versus Boise. Yeah, losing on the road, it happens in college basketball. I'm not going to tear down any points, any team losing on the road. 10-point win against Zaga, 25-point win at Mary's. These guys are good. But at 260, splitting across the board versus these teams, no thank you. No thank you. Anybody can get popped in this conference. So I'm going to say, I'll tell you who I kind of like in this, but you can go where you want, and I'll say cheers to the top 6 or 7 teams. A couple the bottom of the bracket, no, but the top here, it's anybody's game. And how about the top dogs here? Utah State, the Aggies. Everybody even know these guys were the 1 seed? So they'll face the winner of the 8-9 game, Wyoming Fresno, who they're 4-0 against. Super. That's a nice Thursday. Get the job done. And then you have UNLV underneath you. So you beat UNLV already, and you split versus San Diego State. Lost home to Nevada, and 2-0 versus Boise. So let's be honest, a 425 clip. This is not a bad number for a 1 seed who's taking care of business versus everybody they're supposed to play against here. You want to grab a 425 with the 1 seed who's not even a favorite? I'll sign off for you. Let's go. Let's get in that car and take a little ride. This is my little squad here, though. I want to take 2 seed Nevada at 5-1. 7 wins in a row, 10 in the last 11. The loss, 83-82 versus New Mexico, close game. 2-0 versus Colorado State and a split versus Boise. I mentioned the 2-0 versus Colorado State because it says 2 there, but they're really 2-0. They beat them by 13 at home and 3 on the road here. That's who they will face after Colorado State faces San Jose State. Now, if somehow San Jose State gets by, let's be honest, I didn't even look with how they did against San Jose. They should pass. They should get past San Jose. So give me Nevada here. I kind of like them. This is where I'll be putting my money. Nevada 5-1. I like it. The 3 seed Boise. Again, we're getting 6-1 on a team that's won 6 of 7. Hot. 2-0 versus New Mexico and Air Force. So that's a combined 4-0. When you start sweeping teams, you're going to face a 6 seed New Mexico or 11 seed Air Force. Split versus Nevada. So, and a 2-0 versus San Diego State, the favored. If you think that they get past, again, I'm a little higher on Nevada than I am on Boise. It's a $1 difference. If you think one of these guys can take down and win it, you know what? You can do both. You can do both and still make money if one of these guys get to the finals, because then you're in a nice hedging position. And if they're not in the dog spot, because if it's not Utah State, I don't think they'll be really favored. It'll probably be a pick'em kind of spot, and you could do some work here. You got a 5-1 and a 6-1 with 2 pretty good teams who've played the teams above them and beat them. So I mentioned UNLV, and I was talking about San Diego State and road records and winning on the road and splitting left and right and doing all this stuff. Plus 550, I can't get behind you even on your home court because you're 12-7. If you took care of your home court, you'd probably be the top seed in this. Have a little easier path. As easy as it can be. I mean, I guess you get an 8-9 instead of facing a 7-10, but now you're in a 4-5 game. Now you beat San Diego State here just a couple weeks ago. I had them last week, 62-58. We had them. And you lost to Utah State here, 87-86. Close game, home court. I mean, you're alive. We'll be looking at you taking as a dog. Hopefully, we're getting some points with UNLV. But I can't take them at 550 to win. I just can't do it. I can't. I know they're playing well down the stretch here. 9-10 or whatever they had. I had them against Nevada. They lost that game at the end of the season. They didn't even cover. Nevada's got them twice. I just, I don't think it's worth it. No, thank you. Now, New Mexico at 6-1. Lost 3 of 4. They were 12-1 and 18-3 at one point, these guys. And they finish up 22-9 at 18-3, 22-9. And again, here we go with the splits on the Mountain West road games. Road losses against all top teams. You beat Utah State, you lose to Utah State. 0-2 versus Boise, who they face. You know, if they get past Air Force, which they should, now Boise's there. I know it's tough to beat a good team. 3 times, as I say, Boise came in and won at the pit. No easy task. I don't know if I could do it here. Will I look to New Mexico as a dog? Maybe I'm getting some points? Sure. Sure. Sign me up for that on Thursday afternoon or Thursday night. But to win, no thank you. Now, Colorado State. Now, here's another one. You know, the bottom bracket, this is probably why you have shorter numbers with, well, I mean, not short numbers. You got the top seed, Colorado State and San Diego State, because you just have an 8-9 game. I mean, Colorado State's another one, a 13-1 start. You lost by 3 to St. Mary's is pretty good. You beat Creighton. But here come the road losses again. Utah State, Boise, Nevada, UNLV, Wyoming. I mean, and you got Nevada on deck after the San Jose State game. It's like New Mexico. Are you going to be able to get by the team that you're 0-2 against? Do you just take the dogs, spots and say, hey, a dog will win. You can't beat a good team 3 times. And at one time, these guys were considered good teams. It's really well, we'll talk about these guys. Wyoming, Fresno, San Jose State, Air Force. I didn't even add them in here, the odds, because I don't think it's worth it. Because the top 7 are really, I'd love to see 7 teams get in, but let's be honest. New Mexico might play its way out. UNLV, if they don't pick up a win, I don't know if they're going to be able to get in here. They're 19-11. Colorado State 22-9. These guys, we're going to have a bunch of teams with 10 losses. So, not sure if a bunch of 10-loss Mountain West teams are going to make the case. It might be a Mountain West NIT. I'd like to see them in here because I think they're all pretty good. They're all tough. But for me, my play for the video, I'm going to say Nevada at 5-1 for me. Give me some Nevada. I appreciate you spending about 9 minutes of your life with me. So thank you for that. Hope you check out the other videos. And please, if you will leave a comment, tell me who you'd like. Want to come into the midday or late night money show? I will be there. Hope to see you. Thanks for watching.